Did you guys know that Target is suspending all Pokemon and sports cards, trading cards from the store because of big problems arising in the trading card community and scalpers? So today, Vince, I, and Nicole are all going to go deep into what Target is doing to limit the cards out of stores and what could happen and how this would benefit certain things and be devastating for other things. So, Vince, are you ready for today's episode?
I was born ready.
Yes.
That's really good.
Awesome. So, Nicole, you ready?
I am definitely ready because
I'm ready.
this is just crazy and I can't believe it.
Yes. So we have a lot of source information to talk about. We're going to go into different things, but let's get started with today's video, guys. All right. So what is going on, guys? Jim and
Nicole and
Vince.
Today, guys, I just saw the intro. We're going to be talking about a very hot topic right now. And we're not talking about the store.
No, we were talking about Target not selling Pokemon cards
Yes.
anymore.
And it's not just Pokemon. It's trading cards. So
yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Pokemon, sports cards.
And I think Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. So we'll find out in the article
Yeah.
as well. But today, it's devastating because a lot of people who shop at Target, there's been different phases that's happened thus far, and
yeah,
we're gonna go into that.
fights and-
Yes, and
yeah.
let's talk about a brief introduction. What's going on? Ready, Vince?
I'm ready.
Target suspends all trading cards until further notice. So that means it's not good. It doesn't mean it's permanent, but it has to do with a huge incident that happened, and we'll get into that as well in a minute. So let's talk about.
So where are you finding this information?
Target suspends trading card sales after incident. Wow,
Yes, so
that's insane.
when COVID-19 shuttered hobby stores, the big box retailers became the main distributor of trading cards. So pretty much Target and Walmart took center stage when it came to trading cards, right, Vince?
Right.
Yeah.
But as stakes rose, the flippers and breakers were able to make serious margins. The lines to buy got longer, and the rules got tighter. On Wednesday, days after a fight over trading cards erupted in a Target parking lot in Brookfield, Wisconsin, that led one man to pull out a gun. Wow. Words started circulating about signs at Target stores. The company confirmed to Action Network that the gravy train will at least halt temporarily. So pretty much what that means is Pokemon cards in big stores like Walmart and Target, and I'm assuming other places soon after, will be suspended until things become less chaotic. Does that sound right, guys?
Yeah, like trading card games like Pokemon and everything like that is supposed to be fun, and it's like all ruined, and now there's like limits, and now they're not even going to sell them at Target anymore. I don't even know if they're going to be online or what.
So I got something else really important to say here also.
Yeah.
Target sent a statement out of abundance of caution. We decided temporarily to suspend the MLB, NFL, NBA, and Pokemon trading cards. So I don't see Yu-Gi-Oh! But they said that guests can still shop online. First of all, I had not seen Pokemon cards online since last year. So that is definitely a problem.
It is.
Online retailers like Target and Walmart can, of course, better regulate limits as opposed to a store where stories of tracking trucks and... All right, so pretty much people are trying to steal cards. People are fighting over Pokemon cards. People are treating this like Black Friday.
Yeah.
Sports, so pretty much MLB, NBA, NFL, and Pokemon are the big hot commodity right now, right, Vince? And that's what's the problem.
Yeah.
Right. So this particular source seems to be a news network or a news sports media and sports betting focused website. So it seems to make sense why they're reporting on this, because they're actually they're reporting about it because of the sports cards as opposed to the Pokemon. However, definitely interesting.
Yeah. Very, very good point of pulling that out, man. Thank you. Boxes that cost $20 sell for $100, $200 on eBay, which led to people camping out, waiting on shelves, restock. That's why I said people wait outside with like Lunchables at 3 o'clock in the morning. I've seen it.
And it's sports cards. There's collectors out there. It's ruining it for them.
Yes, and this is not the only article that says this, but this is the reason why it's finally come to this point. So we're going to talk about, Vince, we're going to talk about the 6 different phases that I've seen go on since this happened. You ready, Vince?
I'm ready.
All right, so this has been a long time coming. It started at phase 1, where scalpers started in late 2020, causing a shortage of cards, and therefore a limit was finally formed sometime soon after. Some stores waited months to do the limit, but some just automatically did it after the holidays. So that was phase 1, pretty much just starting.
I remember that,
Just started to tighten things up a little better. Number 2, phase 2 cards were sold each day when the stock came in, and the problems arise. So pretty much people were waiting, loitering around the store, waiting in the front, and it just caused a huge havoc and a chaotic mess. And people had the cops called on them, and it led to a big step in the next direction for Target's safety. Phase 3 happened, and this is where things got very different. And honestly, it made it more chaotic than better.
Yeah.
Every Friday at 8 a.m., you can only buy Pokemon cards. So you have to get up at 8 a.m., no, 6 a.m. to get there, hopefully get in line, hopefully not
get something.
Yes, hopefully not to be around some crazy scalper that tries to fight you, because I've heard some crazy stories. So
yeah, definitely.
You have to be there at a certain time. And it was going okay for a while where people were being fine about it. And it was just one per customer of each item. So you can get like an Elite Trainer box, a tin, and a V box or GX box, whatever they had.
Yeah.
But then it got more and more different because they were letting you go back in line and get 3 of each item on top of that. So that definitely probably led to people taking advantage of the situation. Does that make sense, guys? And it gets even more confusing. After the 4th phase happened, which was soon after, you could only go and get one of each item and not get back in line. So that definitely led to the next phase, which was you can only get one of each one item, just one item.
Yeah, just one item. So people are getting up early in the morning for one item.
Yes, and then they had some rumors going around that was going to be one per household, and then they stopped in their dead tracks with that one because of that Brookfield, Wisconsin incident.
Yeah, once that happened,
they suspended all Pokemon, NBA, NFL, and MLB cards until further notice. Let us know in the comment section below if this is Yu-Gi-Oh. We cannot figure this part out, but maybe it is, because Yu-Gi-Oh does have some stuff that people can flip, and I'm pretty sure that's what's going to do it. So, Vince, what do you got there? We got a picture here.
So I've pulled up. So The Verge, which is definitely a source I would trust for this. Target's decided it's had enough. The company has officially confirmed to Bleeding Cool that it will halt the sales of Pokemon cards throughout the U.S. starting Friday, May 14th. An abundance of caution to both guests and store employees. Currently, Pokemon cards and other trading cards are having a moment. People are swamped. Have swamped the grading companies. The Pokemon company has been rushing to print enough to meet demand. Seems the big numbers around the truly rare original cards have caused a lot of excitement, but Target isn't feeling the hype. Recently started limiting how many packs people are allowed to buy. So this is talking a lot about the things that you've said already. And then here's that source image to ensure the safety of guests, effective May 14th. MLB, NFL, NBA, and Pokemon no longer sold in-store until further notice.
Yeah,
so,
I wonder what further notice is. I mean, is it going to be a year? Is it going to be a month? Is it going to be 2 months? Nobody knows. And it's because it had to get this far, and it's a shame.
And it's definitely a thing to see someone in line being told that you can only get one per customer, and they start throwing a fit over this. That's one of the biggest reasons why this is happening. Like, you don't go and like start yelling at the store employee about
people did yell at the employees. Yes, we've seen it.
Yes.
We were arguing with them.
There's just psychological techniques to how to speak with customer service. You never want to put the blame on them. You want to try to have them help you. So you need to really treat them as someone who might be able to help you, not just an opponent. And so it's definitely not nice to cause rifts with store employees, because it never ends well. Did you see this article I have pulled up here from yesterday?
Man pulls out a gun, and that's exactly the Brookfield one.
Yeah, that's what it is. Mm-hmm.
Yes, fight broke out in Target parking lot in Brookfield, Wisconsin Friday. Soon after the store had restocked the trading cards. Yeah, no one was shot, but it's
The reason why the guy pulled the gun out was because he was protecting himself, because people were actually coming at him, like they were trying to fight him, and this guy was a person that actually had a permit for the gun, like he was a gun carrier, like permitted gun carrier, something like that.
The thing is,
he was allowed to have it.
The reason why they're
crazy.
Yeah, the reason why they're suspending stuff is because they don't want this to get any more escalated than it is, right, Vince?
I mean, clearly,
This-
it's not. I think this goes back to like the first or second podcast we did together. This isn't worth it to them. You know, this is just pennies. This is a tiny, tiny drop in the bucket compared to what they do in business.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
besides, you know, they're probably just going to throw everything up on the website and let it sell out immediately at one per person or however they decide to do it.
That's a good question. Like I'm wondering that. They said they're gonna put stuff
Yeah.
on the site, but there's bots. You gotta worry about bots now.
Yeah,
Bots
there's a lot of bots.
bots can take everything in an instant. You know what I'm talking about, right, Vince?
That's what's been
Depends.
happening.
Well, it depends how they do it. If they do one item per person of, you know, Pokemon or one of each item, you know, are they going to get to a point where the, you know, shipping cost makes it, you know, silly? You know, if you're selling one pack of cards, you know, no one wants to pay $7 in shipping or 10 or whatever, or 5.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
you know, people aren't going to be botting it if they're paying $14 a pack of cards.
Yeah, they have to be very smart with this on Target's site if they want to keep this from being completely off Target's hands completely. Like you said, we talked about this in an episode before, and guys, it's on the description. It's right here in the picture right here. Episode where we talked about Target, and thank you so much, guys, for the support to that video.
Yes, thank you.
This is definitely a follow up, and
Yeah.
this needs to be addressed. And
It does.
The-
And, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Oh, it's just a shame that like Pokemon collectors have to get in line just for one item, you know, early in the morning, just because they want to have something for their channel, or just because they're a collector in general and love to open it with their kids or whatnot. And it's just a shame that it had to get to this.
Yeah,
So,
and I think this is going to be
yeah,
both beneficial to certain people, and it's going to be both disastrous to some people.
yeah,
I think a good thing is small shops like, you know, Vince, like retreatcross.com, and other card shops can get more of the product, and it'll
Yeah.
be better for them to, sell more. Am I right,
and it's
Vince?
safer too.
And guys, make sure you check out retreatcross.com.
Yes, definitely check him out. Great friend, great website, a lot of good stuff.
Thank you, Vince.
Yeah, thank you, Vince.
Yeah, I've got cards.
Yeah,
So let's
And-
do a deep dive on this.
yeah, I'm sure there's pictures on Twitter, like people like complaining about it or saying something. Like we'll have to see.
I got something really important to say about prices. I think before we continue real quick, I think prices are going to jack up on eBay to the point where people can't get it at a store. Like they can't get it like a normal store where they drive somewhere. They're going to have to only get it from card shops
Yeah,
that really scalp, or like eBay. Am I right or wrong, Vince?
right.
Yeah, I mean, if there's no stores to go to, there's not going to be any.
Yeah, the demand's going to be.
Yeah, well, there's still Walmart, but
We'll get
I
into
don't
that.
know.
We'll get into that next. It's the next part.
Yeah. But we don't know, you know. You
Yeah.
don't know if they're gonna start to do it, or if they're just gonna continue to have Pokemon cards, and
We'll
who
see.
knows?
So, Vince, let me know when we talk about the Walmart part after you're done the Twitter thing, so it goes in order.
Yeah, this is just a lot
This
of
is-
great stuff to talk about.
Yes, definitely. All right, so we got there, Vince.
So here's a guy 7 hours ago. Have you seen this yet? This is at the point of sale.
Wow.
So, and this guy, let's see where he's at. He is over in Indiana.
Wow. So it's happening all over the Targets.
Damn.
It's a shame. It's like it's so childish that this had to happen. Like we couldn't share. We couldn't be fair. I mean, well, not like PokeTubers. I'm saying the scalpers and everything. It's just a shame.
Well, here's the thing.
that
All
this
right,
had to happen.
so Vince, here's the ultimate question.
Yeah.
So Target's off the map when it comes to, the trading card scene, but will Walmart be next? So there is, Vince, there is evidence that Walmart has notified its vendors to stop stocking
Yes.
shelves. Also,
Yes, I see.
sooner or later, it could be a clean sweep around the United States of nothing but trading cards, unless in the big stores like Target and Walmart.
And
Can
then all the people from Target, since they can't get Pokemon cards anymore, they're going to start going to Walmart's.
But here's the thing: what happens when Walmart, Target's,
Yeah.
they're going to start going. GameStop's already started limiting it. Best Buy, you can't find trading cards anywhere besides Walmart and Target when it comes to stores.
Walgreens sometimes.
Yeah, Walgreens has like a special thing. That's what
But
it
you
is.
never know; they might stop. I mean, this is getting crazy.
But here's here's the thing. I think it's going to happen. And Vince, you probably can agree with this 100%, that the prices on eBay and the prices on Mercari and the prices on other sites are going to start rising in so many ways. The capacity level of these prices are going to skyrocket. You're going to see a Hidden Fates ETB go from 160 to probably 250 in a mere a month, probably. And Vince, it's like I said, it's insane, and we both called this happening. We both did. Like
Vince, great prices on his website.
Yes.
Some people might look at it and probably be like, "Oh, it's a little high," but if you look on eBay and other places, he has it for a low price compared to everyone else.
Yes, definitely. eBay is the source.
That's really amazing.
Yes, eBay is the source you do not want to go off of.
Yeah.
So I think this is pretty bad, Vince, because Chilling Reign comes out next month, and
and this is happening when Chilling Reign is like basically around the corner.
So a lot of kids, a lot of family members, a lot of people who collect and stuff that don't do online stuff. A lot of people don't do online stuff because it's just people don't trust it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I feel like that's gonna really be bad for like the holiday time. The next set coming out with the Eevee heroes. It's gonna be bad, right, Vince? Because you got like all these people trying to get stuff at retail, and it's just they're gonna start getting out of the hobby. So.
Well, there was also rumors that Toys R Us's were going to start open near holiday. I don't know if you've heard about that, like with new owners or something. Like, how is that going to happen?
They've done some Toys R Us pop-ups in the past where it's kind of a licensed thing with the name.
Yeah.
I'm definitely interested to see how things evolve. So here's like a Shining Fates ETB on Amazon where we see about 100 in early February, jumping up to 140 at mid-February, and then slowly going down. And I think it would be very interesting to see how this goes from now. If anyone doesn't know, camel.com is a great source to see how a price has changed over time on Amazon.
Okay, so I never heard of them. So
you're saying that like the bubble thing we were talking about, which is going to be in next week's episode, guys. We just wanted to get this one out first, right, Vince?
Definitely.
Yeah. This is going to come out like ASAP, but then probably the next video that comes out on Thursday, May 14th. On Thursday, May 13th, which it already is now because it's midnight. Will be the bubble episode.
Okay.
So the question is this going to be rectified before like the end of the year? Is this going to mess the holiday season up? Because
is it going to mess up like people that actually are doing Pokemon on their channel? Are they going to stop, or are they going to keep continuing to do it?
No, I don't think they're going to stop. I think they're going to find places to get stuff, you know.
Yeah,
and you won't be able to have as many videos where it's like, oh my God, we found this, you know, covered in dust at the local store. That's going to kind of go away, I think.
Yeah, because some people actually like want to quit, and it's a shame.
Yeah,
because they can't find product or anything.
Yeah, I think this bubble thing is definitely questionable now, Vince, because of this happening, and this is just going to give more people a way of taking advantage and making the price inflated higher and higher. So do you see that too, right? This could definitely be something that could definitely make the bubble last even longer in a very bad way.
Maybe in a good way. It depends. It depends if you're trying to, you know, make money off of it or not. You know, if you're trying to collect and enjoy it, then this could be, I don't know. It's all speculation. This could be good or bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
And like, the question about back to the Walmart thing was, Walmart does have a. If you look on the site, Vince, there's something about Walmart about them suspending it. The vendors are going to be notified, so that's definitely going to happen. But
which Walmarts? I mean, hopefully it's not the Walmarts that we go to. But who knows? I mean,
probably.
This is ridiculous. Yeah.
I'm speculating this is going to go straight into the holiday season, which is going to be disastrous for people who like Pokemon that don't shop online. So let's go through like some things real quick that like how this is going to affect it and how it's not going to affect it. So it's definitely, like you said, it's going to affect people who just shop in store, who want to pay very minimal price. That's going to affect them. But if you can shop online and you can find good places to shop online. And yeah, you're gonna be okay, but like your sources have just drastically dropped in terms of what you can shop at. And I think it's gonna be. I don't know what this is gonna cause an outrage in some people, because people literally wait outside.
Crazy.
They wait outside at like 3:00 in the morning.
They camp out. Yeah, they have chairs. They just camp out and wait until 8 in the morning.
All right,
Yes.
I got something here. This was posted by Pokey Beach.
I think we've seen that before. Yeah,
May 6th.
yeah. I look at Pokey Beach.
Very, very reliable source.
Yes.
There's a guy on there, Pokepop. I think he's on Pokey Beach. He's actually the local guy who runs the league around here. He's ridiculously knowledgeable. He's been in it forever. Trading card categories have been removed from the sales floor, and sales of these items have been suspended. Please do not stock these items until further direction from management has been given. Questions and comments can be directed to management. It's a very generic letter, which doesn't have info from the local store either. Which is
I think
interesting. Well, it makes me think it might actually be from corporate.
If it's, yeah.
If this was, so there's some things that make me think it might be corporate. There's some things that make me think it might not be corporate. One, what do you guys know what that font is? I think it's Calibri, which is the default font in Microsoft Office since like 2007. So in line with it being Calibri, that means someone opened up Word, started typing a letter, and then printed it out. The logo at the top is the Walmart logo. I see a tiny bit of JPEG compression around the edges, but that could be from this particular image that was shared. That makes me think there's a chance that it was just someone copied and pasted a logo they had saved to put onto this, as opposed to if it was actually Walmart corporate, they might have a proper letterhead that they're using. However, the fact that it doesn't at the bottom say, "Thank you, store manager Steve Buscemi," or whatever the store manager's name is at the bottom, makes me think that since it is made to be generic, it might be from corporate and them just rushing it out real quick. So, once again, more speculation without answer, but here's some evidence. Do with it what you will.
Yeah, Walmart also doesn't have a problem with limiting. They never did. So I know some stores do, but most of the stores I've heard from, they don't really care about the limiting. So that's what makes me.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
So who knows? Like I said, guys, this video is mostly about Target and suspending the trading cards, but we're just speculating if Walmart is going to join that train after. So Vince, so today we pretty much went right into it. We dived right into what Target's doing. We talked about the phases they had. Talking about it from aggressive people just not following the rules. A news article broke out last week about a very violent situation that could have happened, and all this stuff has just led up to Target suspending cards. So pretty much, guys, hopefully things can get restored back to normal.
We're hoping.
Only time will tell if this is going to make prices go higher. I hope that. I don't know. It's this, Vince. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen from this point forward? Yeah,
like, do you think there's going to be fights because of this? Do you think like everything will be fine and they'll understand? Like, what do you?
I think it'll work. I think this will solve solve Target and Walmart's worries. People will go into the store. They'll see that there's no Pokemon cards, and they'll see the sign. And what are they going to do? They're either going to walk out, or they'll go up to customer service and bitch. And then customer service will be like, yeah, I know, corporate policy. And then they'll walk away. There's nothing else to do. It's not a situation where it's like someone won't let you use the bathroom, and it's like the bathroom's right there, and there's any point in arguing it. If you go somewhere and it's like, they've discontinued the Mexican pizza, you're not going to try to get them to make you the Mexican pizza. They don't even have that little circular hard shell anymore. So, what's the point? Yeah, I think this is going to solve the problems that Walmart and Target are facing. I think they'll sell stuff online. I would be absolutely thrilled if they decided to just not sell it at all, and then the independent stores were able to actually sell it. if those independent stores that are gouging people out there had access to more Pokemon cards, they wouldn't be gouging it. For instance, you were mentioning
Right.
earlier how Retreat Cost, we have pretty reasonable prices, but yet they might not be the
Yeah.
absolute dirt cheapest prices you could get on eBay or something. So
eBay.
today, my distributor emailed and said, "Hey, we've got a couple pre-release kits left from Battle Styles. Do you guys want them?" And I said, "Sure." And I said, "We'd also take any Elite Trainer boxes or booster boxes or booster packs or anything you have Pokemon." To which they
Yeah.
said, "All right, we'll send you those pre-releases. There are no other there's no other Pokemon cards in the warehouse."
Shortage.
What?
Major shortage.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
that's how it's been. It's been allocations, and
Yeah.
they've been able to get, whenever they send out their allocations, I tell them, sure, we'll take, everything we can. So,
Yeah.
if we could get more, we'd get more and we'd sell more. But, there's no desire to have the prices inflated. I'd much rather sell, I'd rather sell 100 booster boxes at $120 than 50 of them at $140 or $50.
Right. Yeah.
Most people would think of it the other way. They'd say, "Oh, I'd rather just make one big sale. I'd rather sell one item for 1,000 than 10 items for 100." However, I want more people to be able to have cards, and I want people to
Yeah.
have reasonable prices and get a good deal, and to come back once this blows over, and they just want to get cards, and not everyone is trying to flip them.
No, and
Yeah.
you do a wonderful job.
Yeah, you do.
really do.
Well, thank you. And I'm not just trying
Yeah.
to. I'm not fishing. I'm not throwing
Oh,
the reel
no.
out trying to get throwing the line out trying to get compliments. But I really do
Yeah.
genuinely appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Anytime,
Yeah, I
man.
was telling Jim today, I was like, yeah, see all these prices on here? These are really good prices. Because look at eBay, look at this site, and you know what I mean? And your prices are really reasonable. They're really
Yes.
good.
Well, thank you.
110%.
You're welcome.
The other
Even
cool
Jackie
thing, just to plug more, we have a small team. Our entire warehouse is 8 guys, including the guys we have for selling mini bike parts.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
we try to get every order out the same or next day, next business day, and we package stuff ridiculously well. We make sure that we know it's collectible, so we make sure everything gets packaged really nicely. It's not like Amazon where it's just throw it in a box and then throw some big bubbles in there. So we've been doing this over at T-Bolt since 2004. And
That's amazing.
we've been doing the Pokemon site for about 5 years now, and
Yeah.
we're not going anywhere. So
Yay.
That's good, man.
That's amazing.
Yes. So, what do you guys think about today's episode? Do you guys think that this is good? Do you think it's bad? Leave us a comment in the comment section below if you agree with this
Yeah.
setup.
Do you think it's going to change? I mean, how do you think this is going to be?
yeah,
Do you
start a
think it's-
conversation.
Yes. Like I said, guys, this is a very important episode, and this needs to get out by
Yeah.
tomorrow, which is our podcast day. I just saw the update today. We'll be on Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And next week, we got so many cool episodes ahead, guys.
Yeah,
and
we do. And we're so happy to have Vince in the episode
Yes.
with us.
yes, this is so much fun, Vince, and it's
It
awesome
is.
to
We're
give
just so glad to do this with you.
give our opinions and talk about the facts about like what's going on with these websites.
Yeah,
And,
and hopefully more people do come to your websites.
Yes,
Definitely.
because like we said,
Yeah.
we're not just trying to butter you up. We promise. What is going? But you're doing a great job. You do a
You
great job with
really
prices, and people may be like, "Oh, those Rebel Clash cards are fake." Speaking of that, make sure you watch that episode, guys, about the scammy Rebel Clash packs. But yeah, so
Like, do you
All joking
think that
aside.
Toys R Us is going to go through with it with the Pokemon?
I don't know.
Or do you think now that this is happening, they're going to change their mind? I mean,
I don't
they're
know.
supposed to possibly have Toys R Us stores for the holidays.
once we find out, guys, we will definitely make an episode
Yeah.
about.
So Jim, should I tease a little bit of what the next episode's going to be?
Go ahead, man.
Yeah,
Go
go
ahead.
All
ahead.
right.
What we got here? I see Rotom. There you go.
Wow. there we go.
So we're going to be
Nickelodeon
talking a
showed
little
them-
bit about the bubble, and then opening something really fun there. So definitely tune in. You want to
Yes.
take us out?
Guys, we will bring a blast from the past as we travel back to basics with the Back to Basic podcast.
Yes.
Yes, we will travel back in time. We will go forward, like Back to the Future.
I was just about to say that.